Hello, I'm back. I've been working already, so I don't able to go on live. We're all back to work. So, in Las Vegas, like where I work, it's quite a lot of people already. Actually, I have uploaded it to my YouTube channel, which is Atisel Bolandro. And yeah, it's quite too much already for the second week. But as far as business, it's not really, they don't really, um, it's not really good yet. But they had a lot of people out there already, the more in Fremont Street, um, you know. But we're trying to put more business so we can stay open. So the business one, um, you know, we need it. I mean, somehow we're like only two-person working for now because it's really slow for like we have to stay open because we cannot close the store because it's on where the casinos and the business tourist spot, so we're not allowed to close just anytime we want if it's not busy, so we have to keep open even it's like no one coming and buy our stuff. So it's sad, but but we're thank God we're back to work. We're back to normal. We're well somehow they some people they still doing the distancing, but when you're walking on the Fremont Street experience, you don't really no they don't observe that anymore because of the problem over there is they put the thermometer, where when you enter they check your temperature whatever, so everybody's rushing like they want to, so it's no more distancing. But as us like the one work there, we have to keep our mask on. Yeah, so and one more thing, today we went for a drive. Like we go to the strip, Las Vegas Strip. So it's really nice. It's really nice to go around in every casinos that they give free parking. You don't have to worry about, paying for just a few minutes sightseeing over there or, looking around if you got a time. So kids and I, girls, we go with my my daughter friend, her best friend. We go together, so all girls to night out. So it's nice. It's nice to see again, like for almost 3 months. It's only the problem since in Las Vegas they're building a huge resort world, which is they call it Resort World Las Vegas. So on that area, on Las Vegas Boulevard, it's really hard to drive over there because they covered two almost like three lane, I might say. So we're just everybody's only using one lane, and then extra one lane if you're turning. So if you're turning to your right side, so it's mostly one lane for going straight. So it's crazy. So since me I cannot drive in a freeway, so I have to go deal with it. So, but it's okay. It's not you don't have to go there every day, so it's fine. I mean, like today we just go drive around. So it's okay to go through all those work working roads. So they're still doing that. It's like a long time ago, and they supposed to be done already because like we're locked down for 3 months. So I think everybody's hoping that it's done, but it's not. So it's still there. And then the Resort World, so far I have that posted also on my YouTube channel. It's still a long way. I think it's not, you cannot I cannot say it's almost done because I don't see any I see a little of you know, compared to the stadium for Raiders Stadium, which is they call it Allegiance here. It's done. It's like in a few months they're gonna be open up. So yeah, and then so we go to Bellagio. We watch. We you know, because over there in Bellagio they have a either, you know, depends on the on the, like this time the display that they have is like a Japanese display. So they have a you know, for Japanese about their culture. So it's pretty nice. My kids, the girls, they have fun taking a picture, and you know, and they display a fresh flower. So it's really nice. It's really refreshing, and it really smells good. But you know, I'm surprised that people were over there. Like earlier when we're going to elevator, the lady, she's Caucasian. So of course they have over there when you enter the elevator or from the garage getting in, they had a sign there that, you know, keep distancing and wear mask. So she is carrying a baby like maybe 3 years old, and then they have these two couple that they don't have they don't wear mask. So she decided to get out even she's already in the elevator, and two couple coming in, so she get out. So I was wondering like, okay, maybe. And then so I asked her, it's okay, you can go first, we can wait for you. She said, no, 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 it's okay, we can go together because I just noticed they don't wear a mask, so I don't want to, you know, be closer with them because I have my baby. So which is, you know, it's not being, you know, it's not being ridiculous. It's she just trying to protect it, you know, being precautious. So it's okay, so we go together with her. So now we that's what we found out, that she said that she was also already in the elevator, then two couple coming without no mask. So instead of her telling them, which is not gonna be good, or you know, they just might get in an, you know, in a bad situation, which is they might just gonna have an argument. So she decided to get out the elevator, and I was looking at her, and I told my girls like, okay, let her in first. We can wait. So I told her, it's okay, mom, you can go in. And then she said, no, 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 it's okay. Let's go together because you guys are wearing a mask. Oh, okay. Oh no, now we understand why she get out from the elevator at the beginning. And then so we come down, and then I bring, and then the girl said, okay, mom, let's go cross the road, like, you know, going to the other side, the casino, which is they call it Hollywood, Planet Hollywood. We went inside. Planet Hollywood is they have a little souvenir store inside the casino, so it's big. So we notice it's nothing open, and we only see one open, which is pizza place. So we ended up just walking around, and we don't really like, you know, because the girls, I think they're planning to window, you know, shopping, but they're not open, they're all closed. Yeah, so we have fun, I mean, you know. And then we go out from that casino. So it's really nice if you're going, if you guys planning to go here in Las Vegas. It's a good time. You don't have to pay for parking. It's all free parking for the stage, you know, casinos, Bellagio, Planet Hollywood. I'm not sure if it's every casinos, but they got all mostly of it. It's already free parking, so it's good. Plus, for the expenses, you know, when you come to Las Vegas, when you visit here, so you know, cause it's, you know, for parking is it costs money too, because like I remember last year we stayed there for 3 nights for our wedding anniversary with my husband, and we spent $59 just for 3 nights for parking, you know. So that's too much, you know. $59, we can use that money for our dinner date already. But you know, since the last year The casinos in the strip in Las Vegas, they decided everyone have to pay the parking, even it's local. Even you're from Las Vegas, even you have resident or driver license from Las Vegas, because after this, before the pandemic thing, um, they have, when you have a driver license from Las Vegas, you just gonna show it, so you good to go, you're free. But then after a year, they decided even local you have to pay. So when they did that, we never go anymore. We go over there just to drive around, but not, we don't really go to the casino and park and get out and walk. So what we do is, if you want to go get away for looking, the new, whatever new that they have on the strip, we just drive around. So that's all we mostly did, do. So now it's good. So the girls, they have fun. And actually, they still don't get tired. We still ended up going to Chinatown, which is all Asian, restaurant. Of course, boba place, because that's mostly relevant. Relevant is like a, it's like a pandemic too, but it sounds like a pandemic also, because my kids, they go crazy for those boba milk tea. What they even order for it, for delivery. So they order and they deliver to your house, because even pandemic time, they're open, but it's only delivered, or you can go drive through. Yeah, you're not allowed to do face to face. So yeah, the kids have fun. And then um, over there, when we go to the Planet Hollywood, we we're trying to go around, and the one guy was like, they're like asking us, because I'm the smallest one, so they're I think he was just teasing us, like, which one is oldest. Well, of course it's me, because I'm older, but my girls, they're taller than me, so I think he was just teasing us, because I'm the smallest one, I'm the shortest one, and my girls, they're bigger. So it's fun. It's nice to, it's nice to have those kind of compliment when you go out. My kids, they're really respectful. So that's why, you know, people, when they see you like that, then, well, it's just nice. They give you smile on your face for this time around. Anyway, hopefully everything is you know gonna be, we're gonna keep this one. Hopefully we don't have any more problem, even though, like us here in Las Vegas, we still have a protest going on. um so we're like, me, I keep hoping that they don't go nearby where I work, because we're scared too. Even they have a security, because you can see, even cops, it's really, it's hard, they're hard, they're getting, even they start the fight and everything, even the cops, they cannot stop them. So I was every time I go to work, I try to, like, hopefully everything's gonna be fine. God, please, uh, guide us, because I don't know what's going on, but anyway, hopefully this is gonna be over. Like, just exactly what we're praying about this pandemic time. Yeah, so I'm back, and yeah, yeah, my kid's working and I'm working, so everybody's working, so we're kind of busy this time around. All right, have a good night. And, if I'm off, I'm gonna try to do live streaming. So um, you know, hopefully I can have more subscribers. And, I'm trying to reach out I'm trying to subscribe people and asking for, like the other lady. Well, um, she's telling me about the funny thing, and but anyway, so I just don't know when I'm going to live because that's always depends if if I'm home, not work. So yeah, but I don't really mind if I'm home and I can live stream, so I do it. So I don't really set a time like other people do because it's it, I don't really know. Well, the time that I was home, I always go like at least at 10. But when I come back to work, I cannot do it anymore. Always at 10 p.m. in Las Vegas time, or in here in our time, local time. But yeah. So back home, hmm, they have like in my province. Well, there's still in my town there's zero case, but in Bileran they have a case that they're kind of worried about it. But hopefully they're everything's gonna be fine. Hopefully they don't adds up or they don't come out for more of this what we're scared of. Yeah, because it's I know it's we can say that don't worry about it, or um if you're healthy enough you're gonna be fine, but sometimes it's worse than just if you just think like we're gonna be fine, but it's still in our mind we're still scared, or in our heart, like me at work I'm still like worried also. But luckily me, I don't really expose with people because I mostly watch the camera at work. So I'm always away, I'm always by myself, and then when I cash him out only I'm exposed to my coworker, which is only one or two. So for customer wise, not really, unless I go around with the store, then when I pass by. So that's the only time I go interact with customer. But rather than that, I'm just I'm mostly away from the crowd. But since my store, you have to get out and you have to walk from Fremont Fremont Street to from other side of the store to the other side, because our store is not one store only, so I have to walk. So I just wear my mask. Uh, so hopefully it's okay. But I feel like when you're there, I feel like it's normal, when you're there already, when you're working, and then you forget about it, unless you guys be some customer talking about it. So that's the only time you get but when you don't know no mentioning, you sometimes I forget about it too. So yeah, that's Las Vegas. And then we have a store that in Las Vegas Boulevard. I heard like when they have the protesters, um like the Walgreens in front of us or across from us, they covered a plywood. So the glass, they were, because it's a glass, and then so what they do is, because the protest, what's going on here in America, so they cover the whole glass. So yeah, I think that's good to prevent, because I notice all the protesters, they're young, and then you know um they're they I don't know what we can say, but they're young. So when they're young, they're wild. So I guess that's what they do. That's why they try to protect, or they advance, just in case they're gonna going crazy. But our store, my boss, they don't do it. So I'm glad they walk on the other side. So you have to cross the road, because it's across the road. So it's good. Thank God. Because, you never know when they pass because they got a lot of people when they're protesting. So who knows when they go cuckoo, they go throw some rocks and it's glass. Well, I know they have a lot of cops nearby or they're watching over them, but, somehow you cannot really, it's really hard to, when they start the craziness. So everything is okay. So thank God. Hopefully that's gonna be, the last. They would stop it already. Everybody, you know. Yeah. So hello to everyone, and hopefully everyone is back to work. And I still see a lot of in the news in the Philippines that they still have a lot of people struggled and they still don't able to come home. So I feel really sorry, and I feel so sad to, when I'm watching the news and I see these people, they're crying because, and then they have kids with them. They want to go home. So sometimes I was, when I'm watching in the TV and I'm thinking like I wish we can just have a, like in in the show that you can magically let them, magically and they're home already. So yeah, but hopefully, I know the government is doing really, is they're doing their best to, helping out. I know that it's really a lot of us or of them that they really needed help and still needed help, and it's really hard. It's really hard. So, just thinking of you in that situation, I know that situation when, you know when I'm back home in the Philippines. And you know I'm glad we don't, before, back then when we're younger, we don't experience this kind of situation. We have the hardest time too, but this is the worst, because you don't have nothing to do. You cannot do nothing. Like, you know, you have to stay or you have to be locked down. So, so hopefully, keep praying. And then, the I was last week I was, watching also about the lady. I was thinking hopefully she just stay over there where she at, and she don't leave until it's really clear that she can really, ride or catch the bus going home. I hope, every one of us think that way, so that way you don't experience those kind, because walking from far from other town to Manila, that's really drown you. That's really, um you know the tiredness. It's when you're tired and you don't have enough sleep and you don't eat well. Yeah. So, and then deep on your brain, you're stressed. So it's all together. I'm not a doctor or anything, but just thinking of it, walking from far and then to Manila, from what, Bulacan to Manila, that's really far. Or let's say Quezon City to where the bus that you think you can catch going home to the province. So I'm hoping don't rush. I know that everyone, everyone wants to go home and wants to see the family, but if it's happening like this, hopefully they would just stay there. Even if even if they only give them a little help of food or whatever, at least survive, you know. So just survive. And yeah, for sure they got a lot of people gonna, hopefully, if I know it's really difficult to say, because like, we're not on that situation, but it's just really sad. It's just sad. Well, yeah, I have to go, and it's already late in the morning. Here it's my off day, so I try to catch up on my watch time. You know, I'm trying to do. my watch time hours on my YouTube channel. All right, have a good night, guys. And um, I'm just gonna leave because when every time I live streaming, I always have a quote for wisdom. For the just um just to have our you know. So I have this quote about, well, it's still a COVID-19 quote. So this is for the survivors speak. COVID-19 will still be end with us in the next few weeks, months, year, maybe, and probably more than years. We don't know. One thing is for sure, our homes are the safest place on earth right now. Not only is it safe and secure because of its sturdy walls, but also because of the bonds with family and friends, which you use and shared in this difficult time. So please continue staying home. If you really don't needed anything, really important to go out, just stay home. We will never know if the virus hit, will hit us. So yeah, just that's true. If really not important, like I noticed in Manila, because we used to always like want to go out and try to, try if you want to look for a job. So I know, but it's really hard. So, but anyway, so have a good night. It's night time here. So bye.